everyone, it's Jenny Lynn from theopenmindtherapist.com, helping people clear their fear and raise their consciousness. Now, I did describe somewhere in writing down on my blog here a few months ago about a breast lump I had and how I cleared it and what steps I went through to clear my lump, from changing my diet to meditating to profoundly addressing my fears, my deepest fears, and facing them and realising that actually there was not a great deal to be afraid of. So, and then transforming my consciousness to actually support me instead of sabotage me. So that's really what I want to talk about today. But the reason I'm drawn to record this video today is because I've had an email from somebody saying that they too have a breast lump. They're very, very fearful about it. They are Christian, they are praying, but sometimes they get very distracted. And how do they get over this? What do they do about it? They've read my blog, they've been inspired to contact me. What can I advise them? What can I advise you? Okay, advice. Do as much reading as possible. Do as much searching on YouTube as possible for people that have recovered. Stay away from negative stories because they will just feed your fears. Stay on the positive side. Keep looking at options, alternatives. If you can't work out which diet to follow, try one at a time. The Gerber diet, I think it's the Michael Gerber diet, is a completely raw diet which many people have had a lot of success on. The juicing diet, that's very successful. However, that's just a physical thing. These physical things can clear the cancer, but if it's not a case of physical, then you really do need to address what's deepest and darkest in your mind and your thoughts. So you need to sit in a very contemplative state, and sometimes it's very difficult to go there without some guide to help you on your way. Suggest that you just stay there until you've addressed your darkest fears, because your darkest fears is where all of this disease can hang out. Okay, so that's your diet, that's your fears. You might also like to address getting rid of toxins out of your system. So detoxifying everything, getting rid of all the chemicals, all of the stuff in your environment that creates illness, cancer in particular, carcinogens like sodium lauryl sulfate in your shampoos and in your cleansing agents. And getting rid of stuff that really is toxic in your home. There's loads of information. I can't tell you all of the stuff. There's so much to know. But do Google it as much as possible. So really, you know, the prescription is get back to basics. Go back to who you originally were. Get the toxins out of your life. Clean up your diet and clean up your thinking and your deepest belief systems, because without you realising it, they will be sabotaging you and stopping you living the life that you are entitled to. So I hope that gives you a bit of a potted history and a kind of snapshot of where to go with it. I'm just thinking there are other things you can do, all sorts of supplements you can take as well. So, for example, high-level antioxidant supplements you can take. Let me give you a couple of book references. Dying to Be Me by Anita Morjani. Credence Publication have got books on cancer. I can't remember the names of them now, but Credence Publications, if you look those up online, there's a lot there to know. There's a guy called David Servan Schreiber who sadly died of his cancer, but it took him nearly 20 years to get him. But he writes all about diet and stuff like that. So there's so much to know. Another lady called Lorraine Day had a very large tumour, nearly died. She came back from the brink of death. But none of these people survive without some profound realizations. Okay, these people go through their own portals or gateways into a new layer of consciousness, and this is where your salvation lies. So don't expect to go through this process and come out healed without having changed something profound about the way you see the world. So that's my advice. I can't offer any more for now. So good luck with it. Please post your comments. I can answer them. Come over to my site. Why don't you come and join my Clear the Fear workshop, because that will help you on the route to getting well wherever you happen to be, especially if you're in Essex in the UK or somewhere around the southeast in the UK. So so good luck. Jenny Lynn, the Open Mind Therapist, signing out for now and helping you clear your fear.